Hello, core artisans. My name is Shonda, and welcome to my channel Under the Needle. Now, today is Monday, November 27th, and so I've gotten back from Thanksgiving, and this video is going to be a little different today because the unboxing was actually filmed on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I filmed the video and I uploaded it to YouTube, but I did not publish it. And the plan was to upload it on Thanksgiving Day and to have, a nice warm, happy Thanksgiving, and all that kind of stuff, and then do the unboxing for the Open Gate 12 Days of Quiltmas. And when I went to preview the video, it had gotten corrupted somehow, and basically the first 3 minutes of me talking got cut off. So you see my lips saying, "Hello, quilt artisans, my name is Shonda," but my lips are 3 minutes ahead. And I did not want to release the video that way, so I didn't. And I was pretty upset because I thought I was going to have to reshoot it. And of course, it's not going to be the same because everything has already been opened. So, I mean, that wasn't going to help. So I was able to figure out how to edit everything and to kind of get my words and my video to line up. And so I am presenting that to you now. Last year, I bought Advent boxes for the first time. I had watched some unboxings and for the Missouri Star one. And even though I didn't quite think that it was for me, it did seem, I thought, because of some of the feedback, that last year's might be a little different than the years before. And so I ordered it, and it wasn't. It was not very different. Yeah. So I did an unboxing on my channel last year, and I kind of gave my thoughts and opinions. I know a lot of people love that Missouri Star box. I know a lot of people love it. And, a lot of people love it for the fact that you get, I think, like 24 different gifts in there or something like that. And so you literally have something to open every day. But also, I think maybe because there are so many gifts in there, some of them don't feel very valuable. Like, some of them it's like, I'd rather maybe get 12 things that maybe might be a little better instead of trying to have 24. But that's just me. That's my personal opinion. It didn't fit me and my needs. Maybe if I had, I don't know. It didn't fit me or my needs. Basically, 90% of everything that I got last year is still sitting in the box. And the box is just decoration right now. Also last year, I got the one from GE Designs. It was their first year doing it. And so I didn't know what to expect. And I got to say, I was not pleased. I did not realize, it's really my fault. I did not realize that the Advent patterns and the tutorials that we were going to get for the Advent box were the same patterns and tutorials that she gives away free to anyone. Like, I did not realize that. So basically, the tutorial and the pattern was the value for me, but there was no value attached to that because it was free to anyone who watches her channel or looks at her website. So, and then the fabric that I got to make those projects, they're small projects, so we're not talking about a lot of fabric. And, there were some other like tchotchke items in there, like little knickknacks and like a mug and, stuff like that. I can't even remember everything that was in there, but it was like, no, that's not. I wasn't quite pleased with that one either. It wasn't quite my cup of tea. I know a lot of people love it, and I'm not knocking it. Everything is not for everybody. But of the three, the Open Gate one was the only one that I was like, okay, I know for a fact I'm getting that next year. And so here we are. I don't remember how much this was, but I feel like I paid $200 because I ordered the backing kit. So it was either, it was so long ago when she sent the email out. I couldn't even find the email. When I tried to use the search function in my email for Advent, it just wasn't coming up. I couldn't find it. So I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I know she reached out to us early, maybe October-ish, September-ish, to gauge interest. And then we kind of go out, she gave us like a deadline to, to get the box. So that way they know exactly how many boxes they have to make up. And then they can just make that number of boxes. So that's what I did. And so I'm going to open this up. I am so excited. I was really hoping that this would come today, because if it didn't come today, because sometimes tracking information, it'll say it's going to come a certain day, but then it doesn't. And so I was really hoping this would come today, because I am going out of town for the holidays, and I did not, I wasn't, excuse me, I wasn't going to be able to get home. I'm not going to get back home until Sunday. And I don't know how late it's going to be Sunday. I doubt, I'm going to, after driving or riding in a car for 6 or 7 hours, want to get in here and make a video, especially if it's late. And I have a feeling it's going to be late, because that's how my fiance is. And it's his family. He doesn't get to see his family half as often as I get to see mine. So, I would prefer to leave early Sunday morning, not early, maybe like 10 o'clock, so I could be home by 7. That would be great. But I feel like that's not what's going to happen, especially since it's a football day. He's probably going to want to watch the game with his family. And I understand these things. So it's probably going to be late when I get home Sunday. And so I wasn't going to be able to open this until Monday, and I did not want that. Okay. So this is the inside of the box. Okay. So says Shonda, thanks for all you do, Monique. I'm so excited. And y'all don't know what I had to go through. Like, I am such a procrastinator. So I had to do all this. I hadn't packed. I had to clean the kitchen, because I needed to clean. I needed to mop. I needed to run the dishwasher. I had to do a couple loads of laundry. I had to make a list for myself. Like, first thing this morning, I got up and I had to make myself a list of stuff that I had to get done today, because I am such a procrastinator. And this unboxing was one of those things. And I can tell you right now, everything here ain't getting done. But the most important stuff is getting done, including this unboxing. So we got a bookmark. It says Happy Holidays. Warmest thoughts and best wishes for a wonderful holiday and a very happy new year. Monique and Mark and all of us at Open Gate Quilts. So we have a letter. Thank you for signing up for the Open Gate Christmas box. Instead of a Christmas card this year, I thought it would be more fun and useful to give you a bookmark, so it's enclosed here. I am doing the unboxings a little different this year, so she's showing us how she's doing the unboxings. She's going to unbox hers from December 1st through December 12th on her YouTube channel. I would put a link in the description below. And so make sure you subscribe to get those updates, those notifications about when she's going to be making those videos to do her unboxing. So this is going to be spoiler alert. So if you want to wait and do one a day for 12 days, you can wait for Monique. Do that. If not, and you just like me and you can't wait, you want to see everything at one time, well, here we go. And she also mentions there are several YouTube unboxers who will receive the box. Yeah, I got mine like the day I got the email. The day I got it, because I didn't want to lose out. I didn't want it to sell out. I didn't want to be too late. So the day I got the email, I literally went and signed up. So there's Fallon from So Be It Quilts, myself, Sobecca, Holly from Dandelion Stitches, Brittany from Bobbing with Brittany, love Brittany, Brandy from 100 Proof Quilter. And Cindy will post pictures on the Facebook page. Okay. Last year, I think it was a cute Christmas card. It had like a picture. It was really cute. Now, I did order the backing for the large project. I ordered the backing kit, so this is my backing. So I'm just going to separate that. And then I'm going to open these boxes. So I'm just going to stack them up here. kind of want to put the, let's see, 8, 10, 4. I'm just going to try to get them organized here because I want to be able to put the stuff in this bag after I open it. I hope that's another calendar because the one we got last year was gorgeous. Okay. So that's the last one. All right. Number 1. Ruler. Okay. So we have fit to be quarter, 6.5, and companion. So it looks like this is a half square triangle ruler. Oh, no, we know. So there's 2 rulers here. So we have the fit to be quarter, 6.5-inch ruler, and then we have the companion ruler. And so you can use this. It looks like you can do stitch and flip with this. So where you can trim the piece away and then sew with a 1/4 inch instead of having to sew on the line. And I'm guessing this does half square triangles too. I don't have this ruler, and honestly, a 6.5-inch ruler is one of my favorite rulers. The ruler I probably use the most is my 6.5-inch Creative Grids scrap ruler. I should have brought some garbage bag. That would have been, a trash bag would have been smart. All right, number 2. I bet you we're going to need that tool. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. Okay. Tied with a bow. Oh, so this is a table runner. I guess this is probably the small project. So this is probably my backing. No, this is, I don't know. I'll wait. I don't want to assume. I don't know if this is considered small. I guess this is considered medium, I guess, maybe. Right? This is door. This is really nice, actually. I bet you we use that tool to make this table runner. That's one of the things I love about even like the regular monthly Open Gate subscription box. It's like never throwaway items. Like there's no throwaway items. Like everything has a reason and a purpose. And I appreciate that. So I'm not sure if this is the medium project or the small project. I'm thinking this is the medium project. It's got to be. So then let me take a peek in here because then yeah, it's got it. So this is our medium project. So it looks like I think we get a medium and a large. This is really nice. That's really nice. I mean, like I feel like I didn't have this much fabric in my entire Missouri Star box last year. Like I feel like this is more fabric in this one project than we got in the entire box last year in the Missouri Star box. That's just me. So this is the backing. And this was an add-on. This was an add-on. This was like a separate add-on. And I just wanted to have it. Okay. Numero 3. That light is just really in the way. Let me slide over so it's not so. I gotta work on my lights, but I really don't know what to do. Oh, y'all don't love this. I have this set in blue. I use this all the time. You can see, you probably can't see how dirty mine is. You see it, you can kind of see, it looks like a shadow, but it's not, it's actually dirty because I use it. And then I put all the rest of my stuff in here too. So yeah, definitely not mad at this. My brushes could probably use a replacement. That's why I recently bought a brush from Missouri Star when they had free shipping. I bought one of their brushes, but it's a larger brush. So happy to have another one of these. stop that right there. Actually, no, I can't, because then I can't recap everything. Number 4. What is this? Is this a needle threader? It is. It's a needle threader with a cutter and some binding needles. These binding needles alone cost $7. Sheesh. But this is so cute. I can use a needle threader too, because so y'all know my sewing machine broke. Well, not broke. I dropped it and it's broken. And so now I'm sewing with my Juki. And I cannot, using the needle threader on that Juki 2000 is not easy. Now, I did watch a tutorial and she showed the steps, and she was like, if you do this every single time and hold the thread like this and do that and do that and do, and there's this process. And she said, if you do this, it works every time and you will be able to thread your needle using the needle threader. It's just easier for me to just lick and stick it in the needle. So now I can just use this. Most people will use it for hand sewing, but I'll be using it for threading my needle on my sewing machine. Because y'all know I don't be doing hand sewing. Now, I did watch a guy. I was watching a guy on the Janome channel, and he was talking about binding. It was like a binding tutorial using a zigzag stitch. And I've done that before. And so, I was just watching the tutorial. And he said he never really bound quilts before. He always, he would make the quilt tops, send them to be quilted, and then they would come back to be bound, and he'd be like, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. And so he was like, it takes too long. He's like, I just don't want to do it. And so he was like, but it's even using the zigzag stitch is a little faster than trying to do a straight stitch down the side. And he was, oh, this is cute. But then he was also saying that it's way faster than hand binding. And then I saw on my emails this today was somebody like, they hand quilted a quilt. And then I was like, I don't know, maybe I should hand bind one day, like on a small project, like a table runner, or, because I've never done it and I've never tried to do it, like never even made an attempt to hand bind, ever. And I thought, well, maybe I should try. I don't know. Maybe I'll try. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, so this is, like, I'm not sure where you put it. Hold on. It's pretty, but I'm not exactly sure what we're using it for. Oh, it's a needle minder. That's what it is. That makes sense. I was like, is it like decoration? Because this is what I would do. Oh, wait, the magnets turn the wrong way. That's what I would do. I was like, am I supposed to wear it? Because I don't hand sew. I wanted to see, since the Juki's all metal, if it would stick. It will, but it'll only stick to like the places you wouldn't want it to be. I can put it on my my bobbin winder. So a needle minder. I'll probably just wear mine. All right, 6. This is our small practice. This is a wine bag. I love this. I see this. This is her fabric. This must be from her new line. And I think the other one, I'm not sure if the other fabric is or not, but I know this is from her line, I believe. And I love how like there's this kind of consistent theme of the trees throughout this entire box. I love how all the wrapping paper coordinates. And this right here, this is the exact same as our needle minder. And it says Open Gate Quilts on it. But I like that. I don't know, just so many little touches. So this is to make a wine bag. We have a 13 by 17 inch rectangle and an 18 strip of ribbon to make our wine bag. That might end up being another multi-gift. Because y'all know I made, y'all know I was making those, whatchamacallit? Tissue box holders, tissue holders. So here's the first 12. I think I got 24 to go. Is that right? Let's see, 12. Let's see, 12, 24. Yeah, 24 to go. So I might use that pattern to make additional wine bags and give them as gifts as well. And everybody gets a wine bag, like a homemade wine bag with a bottle of wine in it and a tissue holder with tissues. And then plus, whatever gift I'm planning to give them. Okay. 7. So we do have a small project, a medium project, and a large project. Like I said, I couldn't even find the email to go back to see like what everything was. I was about to buy these. I promise you. Precision and press silicone tools. Because I nearly burned myself the other day when I was trying to press the seam open. Well, not the other day, but a couple weeks ago. And then I think I was on the, it was Quilting a Day. I need to see if I bought them or not. I had them in my cart, and but I don't remember if I checked out with them or not. No, I took them out my cart. I took them out because my cart was getting too expensive. So yeah, no. But it was in my cart. I made this order. When was it? November 17th. I almost bought these from quiltingaday.com. I can't wait to use these. Oh, so I'm not even describing. Okay, so these are silicone tools. These are so that for when you're pressing, right? So you can use these to hold, and there's different sizes, different shapes, and you kind of use these to hold your fabric down while you're pressing so that you're not using your fingers and burning yourself. Just need to figure out who's at my house. Okay. Now that's somebody leaving. That's my daughter leaving. Really happy to see these. So number 8. This looks fun. I have no idea what this might be. Candy? Lip balm? Even better. A full spool of Aurifil thread. Now I did see, and I couldn't justify buying it because I already have plenty of thread. But I believe I was on Amazon and somebody was selling a 3-pack of like beige Aurifil for $30 and change, which I think is like $30.30, which makes it $10.10. Because I used to wait to Quilting a Day, the Quilting a Day website, with Eleanor Burns. Like every once in a while, she used to mark Aurifil down to $7, and so I would just buy a bunch. It would usually limit it to 2 of each color. So I would just buy a couple of whites and then maybe a couple of grays or something like that. Gray is my favorite color to piece with. So I would just buy a couple of these. And I don't need any thread, so I couldn't justify it, but it was a great deal. How did I not see that shape and not know it was thread? Or how did I see that shape and not know it was thread? Like, how did I not? My head went lip balm. 9. Another project? Holy crap! I'm sorry. There's just nothing else. There's just no other advent box that to me compares to this one. Just how well it's done. Just how, I mean, there's just the consistency, the little touches, the small touches. Monique must have a beautiful home. Like, I've never seen it, but it's gotta be nice because just the little things she thinks about. So here we have a presents table runner. Tilted presents, 12 by 40. So we have a full charm pack in here. Christmas Eve by Layla Boutique. Very nice. Very similar color palette to Christmas Morning that Layla put out. Now it makes sense why that backing was so large. When I opened up the now it makes sense why this is so big, because it does both projects. I'm guessing that it does both projects. The tie with a bow and the tilted presents. If I had to guess. I want to know. So for your backing, yep, and you definitely you're using that ruler that she gave us. The two rulers she gave us, they're used to construct this quilt. She never gives you nothing for no reason. I mean, she doesn't give you something for no reason. So you need 1 1/8 yard of backing. Let's see how much I have here. Okay, no, I'm wrong. It just does this one. I like how I do like the tilted aspect of these presents. Like every time I've seen a presents quilt or a table runner, the gifts are always like just right side up. I kind of like this concept. I could see making a quilt like this, especially seeing that it uses a charm pack. I've been wanting to make another quilt with hustle and bustle. I did one last year, but I ended up giving the quilt away. Hustle and Bustle is a Christmas line by Basic Gray for Moda. And I used it to make a quilt last year, a Christmas quilt, and I gave the quilt away. And I really want to try to find another charm pack. I was gonna like duplicate the quilt with maybe a different background, because I used a green grunge that I had for years. But now I'm thinking maybe a quilt with this. And maybe make these blocks, make these tilted blocks, and just make a quilt with that and use a charm pack or two, or if I can find a layer cake or something. This is cute. I don't recall seeing the tilted presents. I always see them straight up. This is number 10. Feels like lotion or something, right? Because us quilters, you know, our hands get dry. We need lotion. I always got lotion everywhere. I probably got like 3 different lotions laying around right now. Oh, that's press. Monique is like, why would I give you lip balm and lotion when I can give you a full spool of Aurifil and some best press? Number 11, I am hoping for a calendar. Oh, the one from last year, the quilts were so gorgeous. Look at this. Look at these. God, that's stunning. As soon as I saw this large, like, square shape with, like, that was kind of firm, I was like, I hope it's a calendar. Yeah, my favorite quote from last year was the month of March, so I just kind of leave it on March. This cover quote is so stinking pretty. I wonder which one Monique did. I wonder if she did. I know last year she had one of these quilts was hers. I don't know if one of them is this year, but if I had to look at them and say one of them was, I guess I would go with this one. If I had to pick, I don't know if she did. Why don't we find out? I want to know now. Now I want to know if I'm right. If I can get this thing open. If you hear children, it's because there's no school today. If you live in the United States and you go to public school, you get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off for Thanksgiving. And it's not just the calendar. You get the patterns too. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. This is the one she made. This is hers. This is her design. And there's a different colorway on the inside back cover. Oh, let's look at that. Right here. So nice. Yeah, I sometimes if you when you look at a person's patterns enough, you can kind of get a bead on their style. If it wasn't this one, I probably would have went with this one, maybe. Okay. 12 patterns. 12 full color patterns and a calendar. And the very last gift. This is number 12. This is going to be my backing that goes with it. Y'all. If you're getting any other advent box, you're just wasting your money. Because this is where it's at. You want to see what our large project is? Starflower, 55 by 68. Blue and white, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Let's look at my backing. This is, I thought it was going to be Essex linen. Oh, what's this? French General. This is my backing. It's gorgeous. One of Monique's patterns. This is gorgeous. I mean, Okay, I take it. I'm not going to say you're wasting your money if you get another box. I'm saying that if you like fabric first, then you're wasting your money if you get any other box. If you like fabric first, especially if you want something that's more project based. Now, if you're fabric first and you just want fabric, there are advent things that are just fat quarters, and you could just do fat quarters and that be it. Right? There's there's ones that are just that you will just get fabric. I even think that there's one where you would just get notions. But if you're looking for just like a well-rounded, no waste, project filled, fabric filled advent box, then this is the one you need to get. Period. End of story. No discussion. This is 2 years in a row. And I bet you we use I bet you we can use that ruler she gave us to make this project too. No waste, no frills. Just good stuff that you can actually use. Do I hand sew? No. But I know I'm getting hand sewn stuff because a lot of people hand sew. And even if you don't hand sew, a lot of people hand bind, or they do English paper piecing or stuff like that. So I'm the only weirdo not sewing by hand. So I know if I get a subscription to anything, it's going to have some daggone hand sewing stuff in there. Not mad at it. And it wasn't even that. It was literally just one. One. This is incredible. Let me recap. Let's just recap. Now, I don't know what order these are in, so in no particular order. Let's recap all the stuff. Let's go and put the other camera on. Let's just look at it all in its magnificence. We have Best Press, scent free, right? Very nice because some people are sensitive to scent. So she sent scent free. Appreciate it. Full spool of gray Aurifil thread. Position and press silicone tools. A full calendar from American Patchwork Quilting. It's going to be backwards for y'all. I apologize for that. With all of the patterns. A wine bag pattern with the fabric and the ribbon that you need to make it. A needle threader and a cutter. So there's a cutter on here too. So needle threader and cutter. Zoom in a little bit. And some binding needles from Primitive Gatherings. Can't really see that. The glare is too strong. One of our projects here. This is tied with a bow. This is what it looks like. This is the one I think I'm going to be making for a couple of reasons. One, just the size of it. Two, the colors are going to work well. And three, yeah, it just looks like it's going to go together pretty easily, pretty quickly. And I'll get an opportunity to use that ruler. I'll get an opportunity to use that ruler and learn how to use that. Gorgeous. We got this project here. Oh God, I'm sorry. When I put it down, I didn't realize that the cord was in the way and that y'all could see everything. Sorry. But this is the tilted presents. I was going to say tipsy presents. Another project. Full charm pack. To clean our sewing machine. Got a couple of brushes and a microfiber cloth in here. We've got two rulers, the Fit to Be 1/4, 6.5 inch ruler, and the companion ruler. I'll probably use this 6.5 inch ruler quite a bit. I'll probably put some grips on it, and I'll probably put it in heavy rotation just like my creative grids. I love to work with a 6. I like to use the smallest ruler I can use for the job. So once all my subcutting is done, it's just me and that 6.5 inch ruler. Of course, this is my backing fabric that I got separately. That was a separate purchase. Well, it's an add-on purchase. And then last but not least, the full, let me see if I can make it switch. No. Oh, no, I can't. Hold on. I can. Okay. when it faces me, I have it flipped so that it's not like upside down for y'all. But it's just there we go. I don't normally do that on this camera because usually there's nothing to read, but today there is. So that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Like, to me, this was worth every penny. Every stinking penny. You can pay $100 just for this. I mean, go look at what the price of a quilt kit is today. Go look. Missouri Star was selling one of their block of the months for like $75, but it was from last year. It was old. So it was like clearing it out for $75. There's so much fabric here. And my price includes the price of the backing. Right? I included the backing because I just, when I do make the projects, I want everything to match. So I went ahead and got the backing so I don't have to source it later. And, oh, and I forgot about the needle minder. How could I forget about the needle minder? Yeah. Oh, it's crooked. Here we go. Here we go. That's how I use mine. No, I'll probably stick it on something. I'll use it as a refrigerator magnet or something like that. I usually find something to do with anything that's got a magnet on it. It goes on the fridge. So I'll probably use it as a nice fridge magnet or something like that. Because, you know, I don't really have a lot of need for a needle saver. Or, oh no, I could use it for pins. I could definitely use it for pins. Maybe. So anyway, guys, I've gone on long enough. I know this is really long. I'm super satisfied with everything that's in this box. I don't have any issues. I don't have any questions. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. And it's probably the only guaranteed buy for me when it comes to advent calendars or like Christmas advent box things. It's probably the only one I'll get. I won't even... Because I don't need just fabric for fabric's sake. So ones that just give you a fat quarter a day, that doesn't really appeal to me. I have 50,000 fat quarters. Half of them I forgot that I had. I could just close my eyes, reach in there, reach into my stash, and pull out 24 fat quarters that I forgot I had and pet those. As opposed to paying hundreds of dollars for an advent box for fat quarters. That's just not for me. It's for some people. It's just not for me. Just like the ones that, you know, give you a skein of yarn every day. Like, do with that. But some people love that. This depends on what your quilting needs are, and this one definitely fits mine. So, again, super happy with this box. 10 out of 10 for me. It was great last year. It's even better this year. I think the only difference last year's, she did hand make items for everybody who got the box. You got a handmade item. Now, I would imagine that because she's grown so much, last year was her first year. So I'm imagining after seeing all those unboxings that from last year, people might have been more interested in this year. And it might have been a little too difficult to try to make a handmade gift for everybody who signed up. I don't know the total of people who signed up, but I'm sure it was more than last year. I loved mine last year. Like I said, love it even more this year. And I'm definitely going to be on board for 2024. So that is it for me. And I will see you guys next video.